Well, hello everybody and welcome to Sam's Doing Stuff. What am I doing today? Well, I'm trying to get past a wall, both figuratively and literally. This here is the rock wall that supported the ramp that led up into the old barn that was here. Somebody probably stacked all of these stones by hand. I can't imagine what it took to build this. But I'll tell you what, the groundhogs have done a great job at just tearing it apart little by little. It's amazing what those little monsters can do. And it's starting to fall apart. Now, all of these rocks didn't come from here, but a lot of them did. And I've piled up some other rocks that I want to use to try and repair it. And this has just been a real, just mind block. Doing the other wall, this one over here, this was easy compared, because it was, just dig the dirt out and stack the rocks. But this, I could do more damage than good if I'm not careful, which of course I'm gonna try and be careful. But I'm not looking forward to it all. It's if I start digging into here, am I gonna end up with more stuff falling down than what? I gotta take it slow and I gotta be careful. I'm just gonna start by getting these metal gates out of the way. I kinda think I might use these somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where, but I'm keeping them. I don't know, this one's was just half a gate. I don't know. The little monsters, they can't just live. They gotta destroy. They dig and pop stuff out. It's amazing. I don't know. God rest their souls. Oh, the next step I'd say is I need to sort these stones out. And I almost wish I had a smaller machine for this. They're just too big to handle by hand. But they're kind of small too, so I'll try and be gentle. Okay, I've got things pretty well sorted from square rocks to round rocks. Now's where we start getting in trouble because I got to dig this out a little bit. You know what, I'm going to back up just a hair. Let's, I got to get these pokeberry bushes out of the way too. Not keeping those. Just got to be really careful. I don't want to bring this whole wall down while I'm doing this. The goal here is to just dig out the stuff that's spilled and make room for the first rock. Yeah, I should say there's really two reasons why I dreaded getting into this. One, of course, is because, this whole thing could be a major disaster, but also I knew how much manual labor this was going to take too. Yeah, not afraid of hard work, but yeah, let's just do it. Look at that. I'll need those someday. all that and I got 2 stones laid. I guess that's the hardest part, just getting started. Let's get it done. All right, so far so good, really. Time to kind of step back and evaluate though, because what's happening is that I'm getting closer and closer up here to the top, to all this concrete. And that's a big problem. What's happening is I can't, you saw I was using in the last of that time lapse, I was using the tractor to scoop these rocks up because I couldn't use the thumb and the bucket on the excavator to pick it up, and it's just too big to squeeze into here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change over to pallet forks. And the pallet forks, you know, I've got those red line pallet forks, awesome pallet forks. I'll be able to adjust in enough to get under those rocks and hopefully wedge them in here. But I'm going to have to be very careful with rock selection, and I'm going to have to be very, very careful to not knock all this work out. Well, this is the one I want. Now the next key is to be able to lift it up and get it in place. Oh, I don't know if the BX is going to be able to do it. Not with it out that far. All right, let's try and bring it back some. Then lift it. Maybe be able to just roll it down in place. Oh, what's gonna happen? That's not too bad. All right. Yeah. Oh boy. Come on. Gotta want it. Get in there. Just don't drop it on yourself. Oh boy. Oh boy. This thing is big. All right, I wonder if I can push it in place with the tractor now. Stay there. Stay there. All right, that's not bad. Give it another push. Wedged in there as far as I can. Not exactly how I wanted it, but that's not bad. I'm going to call that a win. All right, let's do it again. Just have to do a little rearranging here, because you want all these to just set in. Like this one's gonna be a problem. This is okay-ish. Like if this were up here, that would be better. Then we can put some of these smaller ones down in that crevice. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little nervous sticking my hands in there. Just, let's get another rock in. The hardest things to work with. Rocks up, it's going down. Well, it's kind of in there. Manual labor. Throw the smaller rocks in the bag. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's crazy. Think I could turn it into Lowe's and they give me a new one? It's a Craftsman screwdriver. Look at this! Oh my goodness! I'm just finding all kinds of stuff. It's like an old hammer. Oh my gosh, look at how much that's beat over. I bet they used this to break rocks and just left it here or something. I don't know. That's crazy. Huh. Well, all right. I think that's looking pretty good. It's beautiful. Beautiful job on a beautiful day. Yeah, I love it. It's definitely a lot better than it was. And you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I'll try and keep the old groundhogs in check, but I think that'll stay. All right, next thing, just clean up the rest of this dirt. Most of that dirt came from behind there, so the only thing I can think to do is I'm just going to dump it up on top. Hopefully time and rain and gravity will allow it to work its way back down in there some. So get it cleaned up. Okay, now of course we're gonna put up the before and here's the after. Yep, like I said, I'm pretty much thrilled with it. This thing is coming along. I don't know, I hate to make a mess now. If I bring some firewood in here and start jacking it all up with, no, a good pile of firewood in the corner, a lot of, oh yeah, it's gonna be a great place to work. This needed to be done for a long time. Everything needs to be done. It just all needs to be done. You just got to have the time to do it, and you got to have the motivation sometimes. No, you know what I always say, it's the discipline. It's the getting out here and just laying those first 2 stones. That's what got me going. I was dreading this, and I think it turned out okay. It's not perfect. I mean, honestly, ideally, it'd be great to just tear this all out. No, not happening yet. There's no machine on my property that will be able to lift that concrete up there. It's just too big. So we're just doing the best with what we got for right now. And yeah, at least the wood yard's clean. So I hope you appreciate this video. Another rock wall build, another, what is that called? Hurdle crossed. Yeah. And I'm about to buy something. It's coming in the next video, or maybe the one after that. Really, I was trying to put the cart before the horse. I got to get a concrete mixer. So anyway, I'm looking at the Yard Max 4 cubic foot one. I think Home Depot has it for $267. As far as budget and as far as the ratings on it are concerned, it seems to be the way to go. If you know any different, you know, like I say, I'm not spending thousands of dollars. I don't even want to spend over, really, that's about it. But I got to buy that before I start laying block, before I start mixing mortar. I've got so much concrete work to do around here. That's the one I think I'm going with. But let me know what you think in the comments. And hey, another thing, while I still got you here, YouTube is doing it. I don't know if they wiped out a bunch of bots or if some of you subscribers got unsubscribed, but I dropped like 20 subscribers and then regained it as a big dip. If it's the bots, I was getting comment bots that just like automatic. Yeah, if that's it, fine. But double check that you're subscribed if you want to be. And you know, just make sure you're still going to be here the next time I'm doing more stuff. See you then.